Hello, in this lesson, I would like you to find the geometric mean between two numbers. And I want you to solve problems involving the relationships between parts of a right triangle and the altitude to its hypotenuse. The vocabulary we're going to look at is geometric mean. The first thing is when we have a proportion and we write it out with a colon, the two numbers on the outside we call extremes. The two numbers in the inside we call means. So the means is the first denominator and the second numerator. The first numerator and second denominator is the extremes. When your means are the same, we call that a mean proportional. So in other words, if B and C are the same thing, we'll say A is to X as X is to D. In other words, X squared equals A times D. That's called the geometric mean. The geometric mean means you're going to multiply the two numbers together, then take their square root. And it's going to be, since we're talking geometry, it's going to be the positive square root. So if we take a look at example 1 here, I want to find the geometric mean between 8 and 10. So to find the geometric mean between 8 and 10, I'm going to say X squared equals 8 times 10. Or X squared equals 80. This equals 80. Then I'll take the square root of both sides. So X is the square root of 80. Now I want to simplify the square root of 80. And what goes into 80? Well, I would say the square root of 4 times the square root of 20. And the square root of 20 is the square root of 4 times the square root of 5. So I get the square root of 4 times the square root of 4 times the square root of 5, which is actually the square root of 4 squared times the square root of 5. Well, square and square root, they're inverse operations. They cancel each other out. So X equals 4 square roots of 5. You can also write that as a decimal. If I just take the square root of 80 on my calculator, so take the square root of 80, you get 8.94. That's the geometric mean. If your directions say find the exact value, then I want you to simplify it. Now we're going to look at the parts. We'll do that in the next video.